Okay, we're back with another episode of my Green Hatsy. And this is a different day from my previous video, so I have no idea what's going to be waiting for me at Green Valley. Hopefully some Mixpackers I can yeet off the cliff yet again. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah. Actually, I'll take the opportunity to show you guys another hot stamina tip that I like to use. And say you want to take off a cliff, right? And what most people would do is run like this, then they will jump, and then they will initiate flight and lose a bunch of stamina for no reason. Instead, what you should do, and this works pretty much with any height of cliff, as long as it's just like tall enough, even this small one, see? It's not that big. But what you do is you just run. The key here is to gain ground speed. And the moment you detach from the ground, then you hit space and you start flying without wasting a bunch of extra stamina for the jump itself. Like so, like watch. See? Even that little tiny fall was enough for me to enter flight without wasting stamina on the jump itself. So this is gonna help you have some extra stamina whenever you want to engage onto somebody. Always find a little cliff or a big cliff. You know, it doesn't matter what size of cliff. And initiate your flight from there. I'm kinda not annoyed, but I don't really prefer recording at nighttime. Simply because it's a bit harder for you guys to see. But sadly I cannot choose the time of day when I play this game. I mean, I could try hopping servers, but that's a bit too tedious if you ask me. And this server is already full pop. So yeah, Green Valley doesn't seem to have anyone, which is weird. So when you guys play huts and you see me that I very often use my wing beat, and there's a very good reason for it. You should think of the terrain, the environment, as part of your abilities, part of your arsenal. Every cliff and every river or ocean is a tool that you can use to beat all the dinos. You can use cliffs for ground dinos that can't fly, and then you can use the ocean for other huts who are pursuing you. Especially if it's more than one. Also, are these guys fighting? Oh yeah. Another Aloe versus Dasp. Very interesting. This is the second time I'm on my Hatsa and I see a Dasp and an Aloe fighting. Now, why the Aloe is running away from the Dasp, I do not understand. I mean, in a straight face tank, look at the Titan just crouching over there. In a straight face tank, I think the Aloe slightly wins. If it just bites, they trade bite for bite. So, unsure. Wait, it's two Dasps, my bad. I thought the first one was an Aloe. Well, they're gonna run out of stamina soon enough, I think. Rip. Oh, he's getting ambushed. Oh my god! Bro, what is that reaction time? He deserved that 1,000,000%. It took him 3 bites to react. Are you serious? Well, Dasp ambushed Dasp and Rex ambushed Dasp, and now Hats is gonna ambush Rex. Even though this guy should have seen me. Unless he's super blind. Nope, you don't. Yoink. This guy is hungry, damn. I really hate the invisible tail on Hatsa. Yeah, Rex has a way better turn since the TLC. Come here, boy. That's just very good at turning. Sadly, though, it's not that great into doing the feint thing that I do, you know? Did he just whiff his ambush speed? Because I think that's what he was going for. Yellow. He whiffed again. Bruh. If I was him, I would have gotten me there. Oh no. I see how it is. Well, yeah, since the Rex TLC, it's incredibly difficult to fight Rexes with Hatsu now. Now the question is, can I be bothered to fly back there? And the answer is, those guys are really not that important for me. I honestly do not care. Because if I go there and I have a good chance to find the Pygno again, but I also have a chance to waste my time when I could be looking for players at Grand Plains, which is a hotspot right now, which is what I'm going to do. One thing that I suffered from in the past was the... Let me think of a proper way to word it. Let's just call it revenge fever. And what I mean by that is that you get clapped by another player, usually in a very unjust manner, just like it happened now. I got blindsided, right? And what you do is you go back to get revenge on them, and then the same thing happens again. And then you go back to them, and then the same thing happens again, because they have a numbers advantage, or they play very dirty, or it's both of these reasons. And you find yourself losing your time, your valuable time, and losing a lot of growth. When you could have just chilled out and done other things, more productive things in the meantime. You have to learn to let things go, because there's no end to it. Especially in a no-rules server like this one. And you never know when there's an opportunity that is gonna, you know, kinda make your day. If you learn to let go and just, you know, go on your way. So I'm very confused as to what's happening here. I don't know who's with who. Bro, don't come close, I'm gonna stab your face if you do. Yeah? Bro, sod off. Don't invade my personal space, dude. So Rexy, yeah, so Rexy is fighting the Titan for sure. Oh, they're together, huh? Are they playing or what's going on here? Okay, not playing. I see. Alright, now I'm super confused. How come I didn't see this guy? Is this guy gonna backstab me? Of course he is. Typical. Ooh. Yeah, now... Okay, scratch what I said earlier. This hat is gonna get clapped so bad right now. This guy. No, no, no. You don't get to do that. This is way too personal. My growth is getting quite low, actually. But if I manage to get back to that hut and wipe the floor with him, this video is gonna be super worth it. And I'm gonna make this video about that. About exactly what I warned you guys not to do. This video is gonna be about the opposite of that. You know, I've been thinking at one point, probably not too soon, but at some point, whenever I do get my own Discord up and stuff, I kind of want to form a special unit. So I, together with you, my viewers, because I do want to have stream days or nights, right? And I also want to play with my viewers, right? With you guys. And what I would like to do at some point is to form a special unit, a special task force, and the sole purpose of its existence is going to be to whenever someone finds Mixpackers anywhere on the map, the task force is going to deploy in that server by joining to that person, and we're just gonna go after whichever Mixpack it is, wherever they are, until they rage quit the server. And once the mission is done, we can just dissipate and everyone can go back to, you know, playing solo and stuff. Because the key thing about this is not to become your enemy. You know, we can't let ourselves turn into them, if you know what I mean. So we can't abuse our power. But so once we're done with, say, example, those 3 apexes in the huts, I call them Mixpackers, by the way. Some of you guys say, no, it's Herbies and Cornies. I honestly don't care. This is not a science definition. It's not a scientific definition. I like to call them that way. If you prefer to call them the other way, okay, that's fine. But you can't also tell me what to do. So, after we discover, for example, these guys, then they get a taste of their own medicine. And the server is better for it, and Mixpackers get taught a lesson, pretty much. So that's my idea. And the bodies are here, but they are gone. I mean, I didn't expect them to stay at this spot, but They probably moved over to Icy. I'm guessing. Oh, never mind. There they are. Just gonna find the huts. He could potentially be sleeping in one of the trees. Oh, look at them. They just, they murked an juvie spino, or an adolescent. He took some damage. There we go with Mixpackers. Do have a trick up my sleeve this time though. I'm gonna use my magic spot here. Come on then. You wanna get your hot buddy over here? Huh? There he is. Gonna get you if it's the last thing I do. Little weasel. Watch their ramp Mixpacker body come. Look at that. Unbelievable. There he is. Come on, weasel. I have to show you the beautiful ocean. No, everything is gonna bank on me not getting, you know, clapped by the knockback from barrel roll. And see, I did get clapped by that. It's honestly such a BS change that they did that with barrel roll. So BS. Oh, he fell. Okay, also. But he's gonna make it to shore, I'm pretty sure. Or is he? Can you get rid of that stupid marker? There we go. Guys, if he doesn't resurface, then it's a draw. Oh no, he did. Rip. Alright. I am going to do it once more. And it's gonna be really funny if I end up proving myself right about my initial advice. So I'm really confused by the barrel roll causing knockback. Because I'm pretty sure that it doesn't say that anywhere. But just to... It doesn't say knockback, right? But it does kick you out of flight. Which is incredibly frustrating. Because this didn't used to be a thing, you know? This wasn't a thing. And now all low-skilled Hatses who used to spam barrel rolls suddenly have an advantage over you. Because barrel roll now magically knocks you out of flight. Whilst the Flail doesn't. So I'm really unhappy with that shadow buff of barrel roll. Wonder if the guy's gonna be sleeping at the shore over here. Pretty sure he was over there. At that little edge thing. There he is. Yep. Yeah, pretty sure the guy went poof. He immediately sank to the bottom. Well, that is sweet justice. Even though, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not satisfied with this. It was way too quick. Way too quick. This guy deserved a more slower demise. And pretty sure some of you in the comments, quote-unquote haters, are gonna be like, oh my god, this guy just beat you so hard. And yeah, he did after I got attacked by his teammates first. Twice. But in a pure 1v1 scenario, things change. Well, I do want to find something else to hunt. This isn't enough satisfaction for me. For just this one episode. You know where I come from, they say there's like a famous saying, right? And it's kinda, how do you call it? It's not, it's like kinda ironic, right? And what they say is, do what I say, but don't do what I do. This is exactly this episode. I told you guys not to pursue revenge, but I I did it despite telling you guys not to do it. And it worked out, kind of. But it doesn't mean it's gonna work for you guys, so do what I said, don't do what I do. I know it sounds hypocritical as well, but it is what it is. And what is this Trike doing just taking a bath here? Trikes are so weird. Sup, Rexy? Is this Trike trying to log while swimming? Hello? A bit scummy, but look at my growth, guys. I need the trophy. Bro, how many stabs? Hello? I'm constantly turning my camera to see if the Rex is approaching. And also it's a Trike, you guys, and you know what I think about Trikes. Yeah, the Rex is just completely deaf, as per usual. Quite nice. I'm a bit more happy now, because I get some of my growth back. This is not bad. This Rex is super chill for some reason. That's very rare. This Trike 100% DC'd. He was just standing in water. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see, let's look at the time. Yeah, almost 30 minutes. Okay, I guess I'll end it here at the trophy delivery. And I'll start another episode for you guys, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be a Hatsuda, so we'll see. You will see tomorrow, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was quite frustrating for me, and probably a bit frustrating for you to watch as well, but you know, I want to show both sides of the coin, you know? I don't just want to show, you know, my success. I want to show both sides of the coin. I want to show the struggle as well it takes to be a solo player in this game, in official servers. So I'll see you guys on the next one and hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.